I'm on my phone way too much. Ooh, I got a new follower on Instagram. Hi everyone, my name's Christine and today I'm going to be doing another book review. And today I'm going to be reviewing The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I am so excited to be reviewing this book because it was honestly such a good book. But first, the basic synopsis. This book is about a girl named Cassie, and she is left all alone after an alien attack. There was an alien invasion on Earth, and the aliens came in 4 different waves. The first wave was called Lights Out. The second wave was called Surf's Up. The third wave was called Pestilence, and the fourth wave is called Silencer. And this is about the fifth wave. Title reference. And basically, Cassie is left all alone because her family has died, and she is basically doing her best to stay alive during the alien attacks. And it's honestly a really great read. Like I said in my previous videos, I've heard so much about this book, and I didn't know whether or not I really wanted to read it just because I know it's about aliens, and previously I didn't really like those kind of books. But this book has totally changed that. I'm not sure if I'll necessarily call it a dystopian novel, but considering it is kind of like an alternate universe, I will sort of categorize it under that. It's also very much adventurous kind of fantasy book. It's really great. And Cassie is such a strong character where her fear is so natural and so easily conveyed that you can really see how she is terrified to be alone, and yet you also see her strength, and you can get why she has made it this far. I just thought that the first thing you need to know about this book is that it switches voices a lot. It goes from two different people's point of views. I'm not going to reveal who, but it's very interesting. At first I was really confused because I was like, wait, she went from like hiding here and now she's here? How did that happen? And then I realized it was from someone else's point of view, so I was like, got you. I thought that the voice that Cassie spoke from, she's kind of like urging herself on, and she's just like, come on Cassie, get up, you gotta do this. Cassie, you have to go over there, and blah blah blah. And she speaks to herself, and I thought it was very interesting to see that, just because it's kind of like her way of just moving along, because she's experienced so much pain and death in her life that it's kind of the only way she can really keep going. It kind of reminded me of Katniss from the Hunger Games, when she's had to kind of command herself or guide herself to do basic things in the arena. I mean, if you didn't read the Hunger Games, I'm sorry, but that's not really a big spoiler. But anyways, back to the fifth wave. At first, I wasn't too sure how I felt about it. Obviously, I usually feel that way because in the beginning, it takes me a while to get into books. I don't think I've really yet found a book that I was immediately right into it, like just very like absorbed in it. But this one, it didn't take that long just because it's very natural, when she describes her life before the alien attacks, it's like, oh, every day, kind of natural. But then you realize that the life that she's describing, that's when the big alien mothership was actually hanging right above their heads. So she's basically describing her regular life, like at school, at home, while the aliens are kind of planning their attacks. So I thought that was very interesting. In this book, there are also a lot of plot twists. Not really plot twists, but more like many surprises. There are a lot of surprises. I actually really like that about this book, just because it always kept you on your toes, and it made sure that you're always very interested in it. I mean, the cliffhanger, I hated that so much. And there are these situations with this one person where when they're both interacting with this one person that connects to them, I don't know how to say it without spoiling, but if you read it, then you know what I'm saying. I just want to be like, he's right there, like, don't worry, he's right there. Stuff like that, where you just want to scream at the characters, but you can't, and it makes you like, you're just so you're just always so into the book, and I love when books make me feel like that because I feel like I'm actually there with the characters. There are some times where I was just like, what's going on? I'm not sure what's happening right now, but it was immediately made clear. So I feel like Rick Yancey does a good job of keeping you on your toes while you're reading this, and I'm very excited for Infinite Sea. I can definitely see how this book will become a movie, and I'm extremely excited. Personally, I feel like Cassie would be best played by that girl from The Maze Runner. I forgot her name. I totally forgot her name. But either way, I feel like that she would be an amazing Cassie. I'm not sure if she's actually cast, but that's just my dream cast. I'm not sure who they cast for the movie, but that's my dream actress to play Cassie. I feel like she would do an amazing job, just because of what a good job she did in the Maze Runner movie. Yeah, this is a pretty short review. I'm sorry, I finished reading it a few days ago, so I don't really remember all of it, but I do remember generally how I felt about it. So yeah, that's it for this book review. I'm sorry it was so short, but you got the basic gist of it. You know, it was an amazing fantasy dystopian-ish read. I love the point of view that it was read from. Well, points of view, like if you see all the black pages, that's when it switches points of view. So yeah, it switches a lot, but I kind of enjoyed it. It was nice seeing what's going on at different places at different times. I would rate this a 4.5 out of 5. I just to give it more room for the Infinite Sea, but I'm so excited to know what's going to happen in the Infinite Sea. I need to find out what happens. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. That's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Oh, and another thing, I made a Goodreads account. I'm really enjoying it. I like finding all those new books, and I realized there are a lot of titles that I've seen, but I didn't get to read because I can't pick it up, or I can't buy it or borrow it or whatever. So I found, now I have a whole new list of to-be-read books. I'm really excited to maybe go check them out from my local library or maybe from Barnes & Noble. Either way, that has made me feel so much better about my reading endeavors, and I'm just really excited to continue using it. I'll link it down in the description below. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. I hope you have a great day, and tune in next time for my next video. Bye!